Hey there guys, we're going to do a training video today as we got this brand new computer. It's a really nice computer and it's going to make doing everything that we do on a Sunday morning a whole lot easier. And so rather than writing out these steps and going through them all, I'm going to show you how to do it so that way it's a little bit more familiar when you get here on a Sunday morning. So on a Sunday morning, make sure that you start up this computer, and before opening Audition, this is going to be our new recording software, Adobe Audition 2020, it's the little green one. Before doing that, make sure that the soundboard is on. I have the soundboard on, so that's going to open there. That just allows the channeling that's going to happen from the board to the computer happen a little bit more naturally. There are fixes to that, but rather than getting into all those, just make sure the board is on. All right, so when you open up Audition, here's what it's going to look like. And what you want to do is you want to go up here to where it says multi-track. You're going to hit multi-track. We're going to say we have January 17th. January 17th is the day of the sermon, so we're going to upload it to January 17th. We need to make sure that the session name is accurate, obviously, but we also need to make sure that our folder location is correct. So we're going to go to folder, we're going to hit documents, we're going to see sermon audio, so we're going to hit sermon audio. This is a January sermon, so we're going to go into January, and we'll see our other stuff that's here, but we're just going to click on January sermons. We're going to hit choose, and then the last thing we need to do is we need to make sure that our template is the same. So right here I have X32 preaching template, that's the one I want to use. So X32 preaching, hit OK. And that's going to open up this for us. This is the Adobe Audition template that we have for preaching. We can see it's right there. It's already got the correct channel going into it. That's going to be the preaching mic. And so once you have all this, you just simply hit record. It's going to record everything that you need. You don't really need to worry about this. The one thing that I would recommend is making sure that Mike's mic doesn't hit these two blocks right up here. Those will glow red, and if that happens, that means that you're peaking and you're going to have a little bit of a feedback problem, and that's not great. But you basically let that record, and then when we're done, you can either hit shift space or just hit that red button. It'll keep going. You can scroll wheel to show the whole sermon. That's like that. And then we can move this over because now we need to add our intros and outros. To do that, we just simply open that, documents, sermon audio, and we have intro, outro. So we want to click on that one, shift, click on that one, and we'll open both of those. So click shift to hold shift and then hit outro. Open those. Those will go right in here to our media files. We grab this, and we're going to put that there. That's okay if it covered it up because it's not the end of the world. Scroll wheel to see the whole thing. And we got to drag our outro over here. Outro right there. And then we simply line them up, and it'll do our fade-ins, fade-outs for us, which is real nifty. So we just drag that. We're done. So that's our file, but these are still 3 separate files. So we need to make this one file. To do that, we're going to go back up to File here. We're going to export. Export. And then we're going to multi-track mix down. We need to mix down all 3 of these files into one file. So we're going to multi-track mix down, entire session. And there's our file name. Let's leave mix down because this is the finished product. So January 17, mix down. You can put first, second, third service, whatever it is, right there. Location, that's important again. We want to make sure it's in the right one. It's in January 6th, so we need it to go to January 17. So just click January 17. It'll save here, so just hit there. Hit save. We want it in an MP3 format, so that's perfect. And then we're good to go. So hit OK. It'll export. You see how quickly it exports? Isn't that wonderful? It's probably because it's only a few seconds long. So then we need to upload it. So we'll just simply go to CMS, Church Plant Media. We'll log in. And then we'll go to publish. So we're going to open up sermons. So again, dashboard, we go to publish. We go to sermons. Sermons, we go to whatever the newest one is. It's January 5th. See, I didn't even know. Then we're going to add our audio, hit upload, select files, and it should be, as long as you follow the steps, right in the normal spot. So documents, sermon audio, January sermons, January 17th, and mix down right there. So you open that, it'll drop in there, you start the upload, and then you're good to go. I'm not going to upload it just because I want to save space on our server for this, but that's about it. Then you hit publish and you're good to go. So I'll cancel and go back, but that's what it'll look like. So as long as you follow those steps, you should be good to go. Adobe Audition is a really powerful program, but it's really easy to use. And so hopefully this is better and more stable than Reaper, and we hope that you're able to use it real easily. So have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.